do. I believe that one day I will be where I was.
Hi guys, I'm back with another story time on a serious topic that young teenage girls and women around the world have dealt with on a daily basis, that is a touchy subject to talk about. Well, I'm going to tell my story about how I had a miscarriage. We're just going to jump right into it. I found that I was pregnant on October 5th, 2016. Mind you, I'm a type 1 diabetic, so I'm already high risk as is. I was 4 when I got my blood work done. They said I was 4 to 5 weeks. So, you know how mothers are. My mother wasn't very happy. I was 18 years old, about to have a baby. I'm still in high school. So just imagine the thoughts running through her mind, and just imagine the thoughts running through my mind when I found out I was even pregnant. I thought it wasn't even possible for diabetics to even get pregnant. So once I found out, I told the father. He was in a state of shock, like that. Like everybody was in a state of shock. So it came to a surprise. Now, my father, he wasn't happy. He thought it would be best for me to get an abortion since I was so young. But that goes against my beliefs as a person. I laid down and created this child, so I was going to take care of this child. Over a course of time, as time was progressing, I actually was starting to get happy. I started planning names. I started planning the room, nursery, and everything. I even got my wig. I was happy about the wig because, the wig can get fruits and all that other good stuff. But while I was pregnant, me and the father, we kind of bumped heads and had issues. It wasn't like he was trying to make me do anything I didn't want to do, but I could tell, like, he wasn't as excited as I was starting to become. And I kind of know why, because his mother and everybody else was in his ear, probably telling him stuff, probably making him have fear about having a baby so young. But that didn't stop me from being happy about being a mother, because being a mother is the most joyful thing in the world. But it also made me have doubts about me and him even being together. So I went to my first checkup to see everything we need to take the steps to do. First, I went to my diabetic doctor to, for them to like redo my insulin or whatever they had to do on the machine to make sure like my blood sugar levels were at like a normal level. Because before I found out I was pregnant, my blood sugar was like high and I didn't know why. So when we finally confirmed that I was pregnant, they had to change everything, make sure like everything stay level, stay normal, because diabetics are high risk being pregnant. So I went to my gynecologist, got on prenatals, and so we did a scan. I seen the little dot. Every mother is happy about seeing the little dot because that's a good thing. I was still early in the pregnancy, so I really wasn't showing. Excuse me. Okay, weeks are progressing. Weeks keep going and going. My dad and my boyfriend and the father still weren't like coming to terms with it and weren't as excited as me and my mother were. Me and my mother was planning everything under the sun. We was planning how I was gonna take my pictures, how I was gonna tell everybody. I was gonna tell everybody on Christmas. I was gonna post a nice little picture on Snapchat, text my friends, and all that. So we're gonna come to the hard part now. I had an appointment on November 16th, 2016 for my gynecologist to see if we could hear a heartbeat or something. I got an ultrasound done. Now I kind of knew something was wrong when me and my mother, we went in the waiting room waiting to get the ultrasounds. A couple came out with the pictures in their hand. And like, I know you're like, maybe you don't get pictures that early, but you gotta think about it though. If it's your first ultrasound, aren't you supposed to get like a picture of your baby? So I went to get the ultrasound. I didn't walk out with a picture in my hand. So it kind of struck fear in my heart. Went to meet with my gynecologist in her office. I could tell something was wrong because the way she was just sitting there, probably trying to figure out how she's gonna tell me this news. I can't remember the exact words that she said, but basically she said I had a miscarriage. And like, when she said that, I was just trying to figure out how, like, why did it happen? Why was it happening to me? Like, I completely was in shock and in shambles because don't no mother want to hear that she was not gonna be able to be a mother anymore. So I'm just taking it all in. I didn't even want to get the D&C because I just didn't want to have to deal with that, but it was best to do that instead of me having to let it pass through and witnessing that. So they rolled me into surgery to get the D&C done, and I woke up very depressed. Like, I didn't have any words. I tried to smile through it, but then I just broke down crying after I got home. Now here comes the after the D&C. I knew I lost myself when I wasn't acting normal. Like, I felt like I had to put on a face I was telling everybody, oh, I'm okay, when in reality I was not okay. Like, I felt like I was going crazy, and I did go crazy. I snapped. I snapped on my boyfriend. We had to break up because he knew I wasn't acting like myself, and I was stressing him out and putting so much pressure on him. And like, I blamed him for my miscarriage because he stressed me out, but we really don't know the cause of my miscarriage. So once we broke up, I had to really sit here and look in the mirror and look at myself and say, Adrian, who are you and what do you want to become? Because if you let the devil destroy you and destroy your happiness and destroy who you are, you're not going to bounce back. Yes, I know it takes time to bounce back from losing a child, but like, at the same time, you have to look at it as, do I want to sit here and carry this on my heart for the rest of my life? Yes, it's okay to remember and not celebrate the death of your child, but celebrate that you even were pregnant. So I just had to break down and start praying again and start focusing on myself and start loving myself again. Start telling myself I still have hope and I will always get a chance to have a child. Maybe this is a sign from God that I was not ready to have a child right now. Maybe God was telling me that I have too much going on to have a child, and he just took that child away from me just to say, Adrian, it wasn't your time right now. I'm just trying to help you out. I have a strong faith in God that he does things for a reason, and that was for a reason, and I came to terms with it. I continue to pray. I continue to get help from others who have faced the same thing as me. And what I'm trying to tell in this video is, I'm trying to tell all the mothers out here who have lost a child. You probably didn't have a miscarriage. You probably had a stillborn, or you did miscarry and all, and you're probably still feeling that hurt. You're going to get past this. You're going to be okay. You're not going to fall or crumble because God has you in every single way. Just how he repaired me and fixed me and built me up. A year later, I am stronger than ever. In 2017, I did pray hard on God to uphold me and uplift me when it was around the time of the day where I had my miscarriage. And he did just that, and he played his part and got me back to where I needed to be. He got me back happy. I could smile again. And what I'm telling you is you're going to be able to smile again. You're going to be able to laugh again. You're going to be able to look back and say that I was strong enough to conquer this and get over this, and that I'm going to be okay, and that someday I will be blessed with a child. To all the women out there who have suffered from this, I'm deeply sorry that you went through this, and I can give you my condolences. It was hard for me, but I had my faith in God, and you should have your faith in God as well, that He'll get you through this. That's my story, and thank y'all for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment.